Northwooods News coming to you live on tape delay from the Save More parking lot in Minocqua. I'm Coy from Bushwood.
And I'm Carl with a K from Bushwood. What do you think of my truck?
Yeah, coming to you from the bed of Carl's truck near the mill pond, previously referred to as our how we judge when Lake Minocqua the ice is going to come off. You can kind of see in the background the rock back there, which this is on the pond behind Kurt's Island Sports Shop and Aqua Air Motel, which was my childhood home for a while. And I'd take my little rowboat out onto the pond and hang out on the rock there as a ute. And I told my dad, yeah, it's great, but there's somebody put paint all over it. And he's like, yeah, that's not paint, son, that's bird shit. So, not quite as bad, but in a way, I'm like Joe Dirt and his meteorite.
Whoa, what's that? $5. That's mine now. You're my lucky meteor. Right on.
Yeah, those seagulls and geese like the shit.
Yeah. So, what did you do this weekend?
It was kind of uneventful. Got my deck opened up for summertime, and Thursday I went out and got my pontoon. I actually took a pontoon ride, which was kind of nice. Otherwise, it was kind of a boring weekend. Went out and partied Saturday night.
Amen. Well, it's beautiful out.
Yeah.
Few events for everyone this week. Trees for Tomorrow is having their introduction to nature photography. So that's over at their facility in Eagle River on Saturday.
Yep. And Minocqua Farmers Market is going to be opening up this weekend. And it's going to be now downtown Minocqua instead of out on 70 West. So come on down and have some fun down there. So.
All right. Well, the weather's beautiful now. Looks to be beautiful for the near future, but let's go to see what Jason has, not at the weather deck, but on location down in Oshkosh.
Ah, really?
Everyone back on the weather deck. Not quite. On the road in Oshkosh, cover the National Walleye Tour, so I'm by the dorm that I used to stay in, North Scott Hall. Seems like yesterday. I'm going to try to stay consistent with these weather reports. Summer gets busy. We're going to be on the road a lot, but we'll get her to you. And also some more restaurant stuff coming up with Bad Bones opening up a second location in Lake Tomahawk, and our good friend Bill Fricke taking over Bitters and Bull in Lake Tomahawk. So good news coming for the folks down there. Shout out to the folks here in Oshkosh that always help me out a lot at Kelly's and Nico's Euros, the best Euros I've had, and the Varsity Club with great fish fry and just a neat place to go watch a game. At the old stomping grounds here, getting some content for guys like Corey Sprengel and Drake Hurd, Mark Kortz. Anyway, weather up north, it'll be seasonal, cool. It was colder than hell this morning down here.
Here, feel my hand. Here.
This son of a bitch is ice cold.
60s and 70s up north. September-like weather, which I personally really enjoy. Fishing remains great across the board up there with a lot of crappies in right now. Gills starting to move in. We had I caught a giant the other day, and we'll have up-to-date reports on our Facebook page, as always, from Kurtz and guys like Rob Manthei and Jeff Vandermortel. Speaking of which, here's a couple of shots of walleyes that Vandermortel got this last week. While I'm here, got a fishing tip from pro Corey Sprengel. Let's check it out.
Well, here we are, day one of the National Walleye Tour in Oshkosh. It's the middle of May time frame here. We have a pretty cool morning. It's only about 40 degrees this morning with a northeast east wind. So these walleyes right here in the Winnebago system are pretty much all post-spawn. The water's around 60 degrees or so, maybe a little bit cooler on the lake in the 50s. But right now, a lot of these fish are just transitioning on the Lake Winnebago system. A lot of them migrate up the rivers, up the upper lake system, into the Wolf River or the Fox for their spawning, and they just simply migrate back through the upper lakes, stop, in random areas throughout the upper lakes, the rivers, and then funnel their way back to the lake. But a large concentration of those fish just dump straight back to the lake, and so one thing about a lot of times the post-spawn walleyes is it does take a little bit of weather to get them reacclimated because a lot of times they exert so much energy going out. A lot of times when they come back down and they find their spot to lay, they kind of hang out and chill for a few weeks until that water temperature starts warming into upper 50s and 60s where they start getting active again, and that's kind of where we're at right now. These fish are just starting to want to bite. but these really cool nights that lower the water temperature by 5 degrees every night just don't let it rebound on that upswing. And so right now, a lot of these walleyes are just on flats, scattered around, just in those, recoup phase, basically, where they're hanging out. So it's just kind of targeting those fish that are just starting to want to set up in those locations where they're going to be feeding. There's a lot of bait in the system right now, and these fish have a lot of food. It's just a matter of time before they get active enough where they're going to want to hit a lot of baits. And so it's been tough. There's been a lot of fish on the rocks and on the reefs when the wind blows, and we do have some wind today. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting out there, and Winnebago always makes for a great tournament.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and send us your photos. Just might use them. All right, back to you, Coy and Carl.
Well, what'd you do this weekend?
I was down in Iowa City celebrating. RJ graduated from the University of Iowa with highest distinction.
What's the hell is highest distinction?
That means that you and I have had more bad grades in 1 week than he's had in his entire life.
That's for sure.
It was top 2%.
Really?
So congratulations to him. Thank you to his parents for a wonderful evening and dinner. So that was pretty cool.
Way to go, RJ. Hey, anyways, and I'm sure that his girlfriend, you know his girlfriend, don't you?
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know it. Your daughter. Anyways, good for RJ. I'm very happy for him. Well, here I am again. 7th annual Fishing with Stars in St. Germain this weekend. So get over there if you want to fish with a guide, and it's a lot of fun. And there'll be more information on the website through Jason.
Also, in a previous episode, we had talked about the pickle wall tournament at Lakeland Fitness and Golf that had been postponed and now will be held this Saturday.
Okay, cool.
So that's behind the Woodruff Post Office.
I bet that'd be a fun game. I'd kill myself doing it though. I just don't think I'm as agile as I once was.
No. So we've got Brewers this weekend. They're back in first place, and they're playing at the Rays, who are also in first place in their division, if not the entire league. We are now open every day, but at 3 o'clock instead of noon on the weekend. So every day, 3 o'clock. And for our hours and everyone else's, you can check out bartimevilas.com and see who's open and when on there.
Sounds like a plan.
Amen.
Okay. Save more. I got to get groceries today since I see that sign up there.
Perfect.
So, anyways, I guess that's it, huh?
That's it.
Signing off, Carl with a K. You all have a great day and a great week.
See ya.
Still got to ask a question. Why did we decide to shoot here at Save More's parking lot?
Cut. What did I tell you about asking questions?
Oh yeah, I ain't supposed to ask questions. Oh well. Did it again.